Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Joe Biden grabs little girl, whispers in her ear during bill signing at White House. Yeah, so Creepy Joe is at it again. He can't keep his filthy hands off of little kids. And for you parents that say, oh, there's nothing wrong with it, you better think again. What if it was your child that he touched in places she don't want to be touched? Or he, think about it. For you parents that don't care about your kids, you better get right, because your child could be next. Literally. This is disgusting that Creepy Joe had put his hand on this little girl in a place she don't want to be touched. Okay? It's disgusting. It's making me sick to my stomach looking at this. Pervert Joe just can't help himself. Joe Biden on Thursday announced he will award congressional gold medals to police officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th. So yeah, of course we know Pervert Joe can't help himself. He's a sick freak. Of course, Creepy Joe on Thursday announced that he will award congressional gold medals to police officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th. No. He never, he's part of what happened in January. Because once drunk Pelosi gives an order, she's suddenly the queen of everything. Well, guess what? Not this time. Because you know what? You people, I mean, really? First of all, who shot Ashley Babbitt? That's what we all want to know. And Creepy Joe is, oh, just sickening. Joe Biden lied about the January 6th Capitol protests and said 2 officers were killed that day. No, they weren't. It was Ashley Babbitt who was killed that day, allegedly. And of course, you know, Creepy Joe is going to lie about it and say, oh, no, there was 2 officers that were killed that day. No, there wasn't. There was somebody who shot Ashley Babbitt. And why nobody's talking about it? Because the fake news media is covering it up. Because drunk Pelosi gives the orders. Then Biden invited the children of officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th up to his bill signing. You know how sickening that is? Creepy Joe invited children of the officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th up to his bill signing. You know how disgusting that is? It's sickening. I mean, how can you not see it right in plain sight? It's right in plain sight of you. Creepy Joe putting his hands on a child's chest. It's right there in front of your face, and you would choose to ignore it? You better learn to wake up to this, because this is sickening. It's disgusting what I have to look at every day. Joe Biden mentioned for the children to come to him and aggressively pulled a little girl up against his body and whispered in her ear. So what did Creepy Joe whisper in her ear this time? Same thing he did to another little girl who was 8 years old at the time. She came out and told her story about what he did to her. Yeah, I have that one too. I found that story. And it's, you know, it's not easy digging for stuff that you need. But the girl that Creepy Joe touched when she was 8 years old at the time, she came out and told her story yesterday about what he did to her. And it's not fake either. It's real. And what you're seeing, what Creepy Joe is doing in real time is sickening. But pulling this little girl up against his body and whispering in her ear, that is disgusting. The poor little girl was visibly uncomfortable when Biden grabbed her and whispered in her ear. Of course the little girl was uncomfortable because she don't want to be touched in certain places. And the parents, oh, well, we're just going to let Creepy Joe do whatever he wants to our child. Well, those parents need to be smacked upside their head with a pillow or a frying pan, whichever comes first, or better yet, put in jail for allowing this garbage to go on. It's disgusting. Why would parents allow their daughter to go to Creepy Joe where he could grab her by a certain place on her body that she don't want to be touched, and the parents are okay with this? Are you kidding me? It's disgusting. And of course, here's the video for it, which I'm not going to play at all. But yeah, you need to freaking stand up to Creepy Joe and tell him to keep his hands off our children. Because this is disgusting. And of course, the recount had posted on their Twitter account says President Biden invites the children of officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th up to his bill signing. So that's what they posted on their Twitter account. But yet, you need to stand up to Creepy Joe and say, keep your hands off our children. But if you're not going to do that, then you're the problem then. You are the problem. For those parents who do not care about your children. And for the parents that do care about their children, make sure you ask them where they're going, who they're going to hang out with, and if you have to put a tracker on their phone to see where they're at every minute, please do so. Because the parents that don't care about the children are the problem. They are the problem. So you better get right, or you're gonna be in the ring of fire right along with these demons. The choice is up to you, because right now you're all backed in a corner of what you're seeing, what Creepy Joe is doing to these children by putting his filthy hands on them again and whispering in the ear of a child of what he wants to do with her or him. It's disgusting and it's degrading. And it makes me sick to my stomach knowing I have to read this. Because I can't stand pedophilia. I'm against it. But if you want to save your child, you better keep him or her away from Creepy Joe and all the rest of these demons that are putting their hands on certain body parts they don't want to be touched. Because it's really sickening and disgusting. Leave your comments below. I am out.